You know what's super fun? When you do a complete vlog, complete with driving scenes and all sorts of other things, then you go to edit it, but for some reason, your computer decides to wipe the compact flash card instead of actually copying the files over to your computer. That's fun. Blows away an entire day worth of vlogging. Oh well, it is what it is. So let me try to recap what happened on the last vlog. Let me see if I can think of anything. Oh yeah, so my friend and I, we did a little Christmas together. We got together and hung out and exchanged gifts and stuff, and she got me some stuff, I got her some stuff, because that's what happens when you exchange gifts. So one of the things she got me was a new shower head. I had a whole scene where I installed it. It's pretty sweet. It's got the big one for raining and then the little one for spraying. It's good. Also in that vlog, she got me a tablet. One of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 8-inch A series. I don't know. It's a tablet. She originally got it for her nephew, but her nephew already got one for Christmas or whatever the case may be. So she really hates returning stuff. So she's like, she heard me saying that I was thinking about getting a tablet, but I wasn't sure and humming and hawing about it. So she's like, you know what? I'm just going to give it to him. You can have it. Because she hates returning stuff. And I get that. I hate returning stuff too. Because part of the vlog was me returning a case back to Walmart that I bought because I didn't realize the Tab A 8-inch came in multiple flavors. As in, there was an older version and the current version. And the older version had the camera in the center, and the current version has the camera on the back in the upper right-hand quadrant. So sure enough, Walmart's selling the case for the old one. That's the one I bought because I never thought the look. And I had to return it back to Walmart and swallow my pride. And let me tell you, it was busy in there on motherfriggin' Boxing Day. No, that wasn't on Boxing Day. That was on Friday I did that. Yeah, that was on Friday that I did that, not on Boxing Day. Boxing Day, I refused to go to the stores. Holy, it was just stupid. Well, I went to Walmart at night, but it was still stupid at night because that's when I bought the case for the tablet. And then I realized, son of a bitch, this isn't going to fit. What am I going to do? Bring it back, give my money back. And then as I was walking through the stores, or through the mall, trying to get a couple steppies in, that's when I walked by this store called Tech House or some stupid name. And they had cases for phones and stuff. So I was like, all right, let's go see if they got what I want. And they did. So I got what I want. Also, this eye looks really red and dry. It's because this eye is really red and dry. It's been tearing up all morning, and I've been kind of finger banging it, and that's probably not a good idea. But, yeah. So what else happened? Oh, yeah, I went to Canada Post on Boxing Day, and so lo and behold, they were actually open, and lo and behold, I was able to get my phone case. So now my phone is secured with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery on top of its 3,500 milliamp or 3,100 milliamp hour battery, whatever the hell is in there right now. So I got plenty of power for this summer if we go out Pokémoning for any great amount of time, and my phone just can't seem to keep up. Good times. Also went and picked up some snackies you can see behind me. Basically for New Year's Eve coming up on Tuesday. I'm going to be going over to my friend's house. We're just going to hang out. May go down to the Memorial Gardens for the Skyflower event, fireworks. We may just hang out and watch some Game of Thrones because I finally started watching that series. I've never seen it before. And I finally got into it. So I might just sit down and watch some Game of Thrones and have some snacks because, guys, here's the battle plan. And this is what the real reason why I picked up the camera today was to talk about this. New Year's resolutions. I basically toyed with my idea last year and it seemed to be pretty successful. Basically, I say New Year's resolutions are stupid. I said it last year. I said it the year before. This is a repeat video. Instead, I call them the annual goals. Last year, I think shortly after New Year's, I dropped a video saying, guys, this is the things I want to get done this year. 1, clean that raspberry patch, which I did. 2, fix the mini bikes and sell them. We're never going to ride them again. Get rid of them, which I did. Mini bikes are gone. We did a video on fixing the black one, getting it back up and running. Good enough, good stuff. send it off. Buddy, some guy from Toronto came up and picked them up. Hey, enjoy. Have fun with the mini bikes. You got a sweet deal. Thirdly, I wanted to respray my Trans Am. That was a project. That was a big project. That was me stepping out of my bounds and doing something I've never done before to a vehicle that I love more than any other vehicle I freaking owned. That was insane for me. We did it. Those are the goals that I set in place. My problem with resolutions is a lot of people will say, I want to diet. I need to lose weight. New Year's resolution, I want to lose weight. So they go out and they get a gym membership. They go balls to the walls. They hurt themselves. Or they wake up the next day feeling sore with the growing pains and quit. Or I want to quit smoking. So they stop smoking New Year's Day, go for about a week, get peer pressured by a friend just by being around them while they're having a cigarette, bum a smoke, and they're back on. Now, the problem with New Year's resolutions is people think all you need to do is take one attempt at them. You know, if you fail, that's it. Well, I guess I'll try next year. That's why I do goals. See, I have some new goals. They're not really filmable goals, but they're goals for the new year. Like, for instance, one of my goals is to rid myself of using electronic cigarettes. I want to basically stop the whole e-cig bullshit and just breathe air, you know? So that's going to be my battle plan. By 2021, no more e-darts. I'm going to pack them all up and go from there. Another thing I need to get done this year, I'd do it myself if it wasn't for my complete inability to deal with heights. I got to get the roof on this house situated. Got to get that fixed. That's not really filmable, and it won't be me getting involved, except for the fact that I need to save up a bunch of money to hire a crew to get up there and do the work that I can't do myself because of my inability to deal with heights. And step 3, or my goal number 3, is to grow, to get bigger, stronger, faster, be more awesome. That's my goals. So, like I said, they're not really filmable because how do you film someone cutting vape out of their life? You really can't. How do you film someone hiring a crew of people to come and take old dirty shingles off their roof and put new shingles on? You really can't. But I'm sure, just like last year, I'll come up with new ideas and new things. I just, don't know where this channel's going in the new year. Like I said, with YouTube's new policy on channels, deeming that if they're not business worthy, they will be axed from the platform. Just makes me think that they're going to rebrand this entire YouTube thing and drop the U and just call it Google Tube and make it into a TV thing where they may keep some high-end content content providers, but all of us low-end friggin' pace around the house and talk to a camera or, don't run B-roll or whatever, all of us unprofessionals, if you will get the mighty boot. So that's why it's like, if I can't film, whatever. I'll probably end up moving over to the Facebook fan page because I don't see them stopping me. There's a bit more leeway on there, obviously not with copyright music or anything, but you can get away with swearing and stuff, but I don't need to swear on camera. I'm just saying, if the odd F-bomb slips or the S-word slips, hey, it ain't no big deal. It ain't no problem. But yeah, I just basically wanted to explain that all to you, because I lost a whole bunch of footage because the camera didn't copy the footage, it just blew it away. So that's fun. But yeah, this is my new phone case. It makes the phone really friggin' thick, but it's got a battery in it and wireless charging too, so I can just lean it up against my charging pad and it charges it. And then the tablet is this guy right here. Look, you can see me in it. It's so shiny. Well, I gotta clean it a bit. But this is the case. I decided to go with one of these styles. You may remember back in the day I bought a tablet from Future Shop before they became Best Buy. It was an Acer A8 10-inch, or Acer A, or Acer Iconia. I don't know why I called it 8, but it had 8 gigs of storage with 1 gig of RAM and ran Android, and I ended up picking the damn thing up for like under $100. It was a Boxing Day sale, and I used it for a while. It was not too bad, but then I ended up giving it to my aunt, who basically used it to the point where it no longer worked anymore. She was on that thing every day playing Mahjong and all sorts of stuff. And the battery in the end, like all batteries, you can only charge them so many times until they shit the bed. So that's what happened there. The battery stopped holding a charge. You can't really get batteries for them, so it was she threw it away, and somebody got her a new tablet, probably one of these jobbies. And that's basically the end of that. And then I had the iPad 4, which was a good tablet. It was pretty good. Oh my god, Yanni in the house. Yeah. But yeah, the iPad 4 was a good tablet. It was fun. I used it for a lot of like MSN or messenger chatting on Facebook and playing the odd game here. Rex and Manoli and I would go down to the Hortons there and play this stupid racing car game. And we'd play other games on it and stuff like that. But then in the end, I was like, man, I don't even need... Like, I stopped using it. It literally became a dust magnet because I never needed it. So I ended up dumping that on Kijiji. But lately, I've been wanting a new tablet because I've been playing a lot more of these mobile games on my phone. And I figure if I can play them on a tablet with a bigger screen, that'd be sweet. So that's why I was thinking on Boxing Day of going out and buying either this one here or the 10-inch. But I was looking at the 10-inch and I'm like, holy crap, that's going to be pretty heavy in the hands, especially after you add a case and all that. So I didn't want something too big, something bigger than my phone, but not something the size of a desktop display. So it's I was going to go pick up one of these, but it turns out my friend gave me one for Christmas. So freaking sweet. But yeah. The whole real meaning behind this video is talking about resolutions versus goals. I say set goals for the new year. That way there, if you fall off the horse, you can get back on and ride again. Where a lot of people with resolutions, they fall off the horse and then they just, I'll do it next year. You know? I'll do it next year. I don't feel like doing it this year. This isn't going to work out. I'm too stressed. They always find an excuse and then they just don't do it. Where if it's a goal, you can say, by 2021, if let's say you were like me, 330 pounds, you can say by 2021, I want to be down 100 pounds. So that gives you 365 days to smash 100 pounds off your body. As you've seen, it's possible, because I did it. And I was even eating. You get into some heavy fasting, you'll melt that weight off real fast. But, be safe. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people will just quit halfway through, or even the first month in. That's why I tell people, if you're looking for exercise equipment, the best time to buy is February, March, because all the New Year's resolutioners jump on board with like, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm not going to go to the gym. I don't want people to look at me while I'm fat. I'm going to buy a home gym. And then they go out and buy Bowflexes and exercise bikes and treadmills and weight machines, York, Weeder, or whatever the hell that brand is. And then they use it for a couple days, becomes an expensive coat hanger, and the next thing you know, it's up on Kijiji, waiting to be purchased by you. Just set goals, not resolutions. Make it a goal. Make 2020 a goal year. Figure out what you want to do, figure out how you're going to do it, and then get that shit did. That's the way you got to do it. Anyway, people, it's friggin' late, so after my last entry, I went downstairs. No, what did I do? I went to the grocery store and I bought my meals for the next couple days. Basically, this week is broken up. Monday, Tuesday, I work till 5. Wednesday, I'm off because it's New Year's Day. Thursday, Friday, I work, but Friday's a half day friggin' Friday. And then I'm off Saturday, Sunday. So, because New Year's falls on a Wednesday, here is my battle plan for the new year to grow a bigger me, which is going to sound weird, but hear me out because it's going to work. I'm going to lose fat, I'm going to gain muscle, because I'm going to go with an old traditional way of growth. Something used way before our time, way before the time of many men. I'm going to do every other day eating. I mentioned this before. You fast a day, you work out on the next day, and you eat right after, and growth will occur. because when you're in a fasted state, your growth hormone shoots up about 2,000%, give or take. And then when you eat and feed and your body gets all that new building material to work with, it'll go directly to the places it needs to go rather than being stored as fat. Now this here will also cause fat burn and potential weight loss depending on feeding days, how much I eat. I want to get back down to 200 pounds. I'm not going to lie, this Christmas, pretty much packed 10 pounds back on my body. Yeah, and I can feel it in my gut and certain shirts that I wear that don't fit right anymore. Good old Christmas time, eh? It just makes you fat as frig. So for New Year's Eve, I'm going over to my friend's house. We got a lot of treats and stuff that we're going to be cooking and eating and probably going to watch some Game of Thrones. Just going to have an easy night. She doesn't drink. I don't drink. So there's no reason to go to any parties and drink because we both don't kind of do that kind. So it's perfect. Just hang out, eat a bunch of treats, have a good time. Then come the new year, it's time to start the everyday eating thing. So some days I'm going to do 48s, some days I might do 72s, and depending how I really feel, I might do a 5-day fast at some point to really boost autophagy because I got a lot of work on my body that I need to get taken care of. And yeah, let's see if we can get a 6-pack by summer, boys. That's my goal. As far as the drinking thing goes, as of New Year's Day, it's officially been 9 months since my last drink because I haven't had a drop since March 31st, and I appreciate that, you know. It's funny. For the longest time when I was drinking, I was like, man, I don't see what the big deal is. It's just drinking. Who cares? Everybody does it. But the side effect to liquor is pretty brutal. And since I've been off of it for 9 months, I realize it opens up a whole bunch of new things like, you know, the ability to go out and do stuff. The ability to not have to question, did I have too much to drink to drive? Because if you have to ask yourself that question, you had too much to drink to drive. Don't drive your freaking car. You're breaking the law, dummy. But it's just one of those things that now I can actually do whatever I want, whenever I want. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and oh crap, I gotta take a rip over to the corner store because I don't have any milk. Oh man, I'm drunk, I can't do it. Oh wait, no I'm not, because I don't drink. I can take a drive over and pick up some stuff. Because let me tell you right now, you wouldn't want to walk out there. Actually, you probably wouldn't even want to drive out there. Guys, it's been freezing rain all day and all night. My truck looks like a block of ice. You ever see that commercial for Canadian Tire where they actually make a Ford F-150 out of ice and then power it with a Coyote engine? Yeah, well, that's my truck right now. It's a block of ice. It's got armor all. Fun times. But anyway, people, I'm going to end this vlog here and get this edited and put up to YouTube's. Hopefully for the 31st, so you guys have something to watch on New Year's, so you know what my battle plan is. Remember, guys, don't set New Year's resolutions. Set New Year goals. Things in 2020 that you want to accomplish before the end of the year. And then come the 1st of January, hit the ground running and get working on those. Unless, you know, you can't because you set a goal like I did last year of clearing the raspberry bushes. And it was hard to do that until the snow melted because there was about 2,000 pounds of snow on top of the friggin' raspberry bushes that I couldn't even get to. But like if you have things you want to do, like fix something and sell it, or learn a new skill, like I want to learn how to play guitar, or I want to learn how to play piano, or trumpet, saxophone, whatever the case may be. I want to learn a new programming language. I want to learn a new speaking language. Set those goals. And then use the simple method of figuring out how to do it. If you're watching this video, you have the internet. So you already have the #1 resource for information available at your fingertips. The internet. The internet is loaded with resources that you can look up and find out basics on skills. Then you just try it. Try stuff. So go out and do stuff. If you fail, find out why you failed. Figure out a way not to fail. Try it again, and this time you might have success. Then build off of it. Build off of it. Become the best. That's all you got to do. That's what I did with painting the truck. Painting the car. You know, it's not the greatest job of all, but I learned a lot, and I know if I take another crack at it, the next results will be better, and then better, and then better, and then pro. You know, when I was dealing with the raspberry bushes, they started sprouting back. Did some research, talked to some people who had a lot of information in that area, found some resolve, problem solved, you know.
You have the internet at your fingertips. You don't have to get off your ass and go to the library anymore and look up the Dewey Decimal System and find a book on friggin' horticulture. You just gotta, like, plug shit into the Googles and go find websites and go on YouTube and go on Udemy if you really want to and take a course on whatever you want to do. There's online courses that are fairly cheap. Some of them offer free training. You can basically do whatever you want to do. You just gotta freaking do it, right? So that's what I want you guys to do is screw New Year's resolutions. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Set goals for New Year's. And don't set outrageous goals like, you know, I plan on curing type 1 diabetes. Like, unless you're Elon Musk, then I wouldn't recommend trying that one because you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure. But if you set goals that are going to be difficult, like set hard goals, something that's going to challenge you, but something that you're going to have to work at, but it is accomplishable. You're going to be like stoked when you're done. When you look at the fruits of your labor and go, I freaking did that. That's all me. That's awesome. Then right on. Like I said, my goals this year, I didn't really have anything that I wanted to get done. That, you know, I'm looking for more financial stability, and I've been working on that since October, actually September, applying at different jobs, doing different interviews, trying different things. I only told you guys about the one interview because it applied to my old Razr phone because I couldn't make phone calls on the damn thing. This is actually my Samsung. I just needed a prop. But that's the only reason why I told you guys about that was because I lucked out and was at my parents' house when I got the call for that one there, so I got to use their landline to return the call because my potato couldn't do it because my potato's a piece of potato. But anyway, people, it's friggin' 11:30 at night. I actually passed out there earlier today. It was around 7 o'clock, and I got really tired, so I went and laid down. And then I woke up to Oreo barking at his shadow, because I'm pretty sure he's getting Alzheimer's or some nonsense, because he's just been weird lately. Barking at his shadow. Probably the shovel outside, because it's windy out right now, and his poop shovel's not secured properly, so it bangs off that beam, and he probably thinks somebody's out there slow knocking. Who knows? Dog's weird. It is what it is. But, yeah, I got up, let him out, realized I was doing laundry, and went, crap, I had to change up the laundry and go from there. But, yeah, I need to get back to bed, because 7 a.m. comes fast, in about 7.5 hours from now. So anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. Don't forget to set a goal for 2020. Set multiple if you're really feeling like you want to challenge yourself. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.